Okay. Hello, guys. This is actually going to be my first video, and I just wanted to introduce what this little farm of ours, which we are starting to start, what it's all about. So, usually, just a short background, and as we move on other videos, I will talk more about it. So, in a nutshell, I've always wanted to be a farmer. So like I always love animals. Like when I actually say farmer, I actually mean I like the livestock aspect of keeping animals. So I've always been like love the way they are and everything like that, to be able to take care of them, look after them. So and to be able to use it to feed myself and my family and everything like that. So I've always been interested in agriculture ever since I was young, ever since I was in secondary school. So being able to finally start with little is actually like kind of like a dream come to in a nutshell, because the plan is actually to start with little and to be able to expand in the future. You understand what I mean? You just don't want to you just don't want to like invest everything at once. So the little you have, you start with it, and as you move on, you get to expand. So here are the rabbits I got. These two here, you can see, let me start with this one is actually FSD 001, which is actually a short form of the Y named the rabbit. It means foundation stock dough, number one, and this is the second one, foundation stock dough, number two, and this is the buck, FSB 001, foundation stock number one. So actually, the reason why I've gotten these two doughs, this 01 and 02, I've gotten them for about almost a week now, but I didn't film a video to start because I was looking for a good buck. So I finally found a buck. So I just got him yesterday. He actually arrived yesterday and is in good shape and is adapting well so far, which I'm really happy. And these cages and everything like that, along with the other pictures that you've seen on the page, and in subsequent videos we'll talk more about it. So these cages were constructed. So for the door is actually a 3 feet by 2 feet. That is, it is 3 feet long, and it's actually more than 3 feet. I think about 3.5 feet, almost 3.5 feet long, and 2 feet deep. Same thing, but for the buck cage is actually 2 feet by 2 feet. That is 2 feet long and 2 feet deep. So a lot of farmers in our locality, in our state here, may actually consider this as too big. But the reason why is actually because, if you're raising animals, of course you want to save cost on everything like that, but still, most importantly, you have to be able to make sure that you are providing a good environment for them. So me personally, I feel comfortable that I feel that even though you're going to later on kill the animals for meat, or you're going to sell them, at least you have to treat them well. That is part of the things you have to do in whenever you're raising animals. So I don't like to keep them in a congested area. uh, okay, sorry about that. I think a message came in on my phone or something stopped the recording. So I actually stopped by the place by I'm talking about the spaces, the amount of space you give the rabbits to stay in and to live in. So I actually prefer that there should be more room, just because they are animals and they need to move around. So what they actually do is that, like, if the animal, like for example now this buck now is 3 kg, this doe here is 2.3 kg, and this one here is 2.2 kg. So if they actually like lie down, you can see just like the way she has. Let me show you a better angle. Just like the way this donor has just lie down, you can see that actually she's able to lie down full, like all over the like the depth is able to accommodate her length. So which is part of the reason why you have to make the cage long and deep enough for them to be able to lie down straight away without no issue and anything like that. So this is just an introduction to what we've started. So I started with a ratio of 2 to 1, that is 2 does, which is 2 females, and 1 buck, which is 1 male. So when I got this doe from one of the breeders that I knew, it actually took me a while to be able to get these does and to get the rabbits, the 3 rabbits, actually, because whenever you're starting, you actually need to have a good foundation stock. So having a good foundation stock is really, really important. That's one of the things I've read in the book, because these are actually the ones that will actually expand your farm. like if I want to move now in the next few months and years. So these are what are going to produce what I'm going to be able to use to like expand my farm. So they have to be like solid, that they have to be of good quality, be of good breed, go of healthy and everything like that. So you have to make sure that you're getting the best from a very, very good farmer. So I got these two does from the same farmer, and I got this buck from a different farmer. So it's actually diversified the quality and everything like that. But this doe here, this FSD 001, she was the farmer actually, I actually asked the farmer to breed her to one of his bucks. So one of his bucks that he bred her to was the buck, he actually bred her to two bucks. Actually, like this, the first service was given by one, then he took out another service was given by another one. So just because the first one wasn't cooperating to go for his second time, so he actually had to go in order to set and we gave her to another box. So actually two box service that, but that wouldn't be an issue at all. So don't know, it's not going to be an issue at all. The genes are going to split most likely. So he bred her to a buck. So and one of the bucks he actually bred her to, the buck was actually of a good quality and everything, and the buck was from Jos, because before you can get a New Zealand, a pure New Zealand white, which I didn't even mention, of course, because I totally forgot. These breeds are actually pure New Zealand white. They're actually of a pure line. That's what the farmers told me, and I take their word for it. So these two does and this buck are actually of a pure line. So this doe here has been bred, so almost about 1 week now since she has been bred. This one is yet to be bred or yet to be crossed. So the farmer I got this from, like I said, bred her to one of his bucks. So I just got this buck. I just wanted to adapt, having few time, like having next like 2 to 3 days to familiarize himself in the environment and come down from the stress of the journey before I actually cross this doe with this buck. So the buck is going to service this one, then we're going to come number of days, and hopefully the result is amazing. I'm just looking forward to this and looking forward to the first bet of her, which I think is going to be awesome. I can't wait to actually see it. I hope she has stepped in already. So like I said, they are New Zealand whites. Let me give you a closer look. In Nigeria here, we have like the most common breed in Nigeria here. The most common breed in Nigeria here is Haila. We have the Haila Max and we have the Haila NG. She's a very gentle one, but that buck has no gentility in his gene at all. Let me try if I see I can raise her up so she can move around. Okay, you can see her now. That's her. Just have to move around so that you could actually see her in full. She's quite amazing and she's gentle. Let me lock this out. This is the second doe. So like I was saying, the most common breed here in Nigeria is actually the Haila Max and the Haila NG. But I actually decided to start with New Zealand. The next foundation stock I'm going to be getting are actually going to be Hailas. So the plan is to be able to breed pure New Zealands, because they actually make good mothers and they give birth to a high number of litter size, according to what I've read. So the plan is to breed them with the Hailas. So I'm going to cross them, and along with that I'm going to be recording a journey for myself and for you guys also to follow along and to be able to experience it along with me, since I'm a first timer. So I would like to have the record for myself and have the record for other people who are actually into it or who would like to learn more about it, or just for fun. You never know. So because I love watching this kind of videos on YouTube. I love watching this. I'm trying to close the cage. I love this kind of videos on YouTube, so I decided to decide to start one myself, and also to be able to record my journey. In a few months' time and a few years' time, I just want to look back and see how far you've gone, how far you've gone. Hopefully, by God's grace, everything is going to go fine and well. So the buck. So the plan is that I'm going to breed pure New Zealand whites and also pure Hailas. So then I'm going to also have to be costing them once in a while, so I can actually sell breeding stocks that are pure of the New Zealand and breeding stocks that are pure of the Hailas, and to be able to cause them to give better meat and everything like that. This buck is really, really feisty. Let me see if I can get him up so you can see. Okay, that's it. You can see so it's actually 3 kg. and he's actually from Jos. The person, the breeder I got him from, mentioned that she got him from Jos. So he's actually 1 year of age. So 1 year, which is 12 months. These two are actually 6+, almost 7 months, and her to the second one also almost 7 months. So they are still young. The buck is a bit old, but the quality is his size is really good, because before you can find in our local area here, before you can find a New Zealand white of this kind of weight is really hard. Unlike where you in the international world, whereby the minimum is usually 3 kg, 4 kg, 5 kg, like 7 pounds, 8 pounds, 9 pounds. New Zealand, the most New Zealand whites that I've actually seen here are actually like below that, 1.8, 1.9. That's the range of what you see. Before you can get a New Zealand that is of 2.5, 2.8, or even a 3 kg, well, that's really going to take a lot of, based on my experience so far, which is just little. I've not actually experienced much, but that's just a quick introduction for you guys, and just to be able to start and take you along with the journey. So hopefully, as long as the days goes by, as the days go by rather, I'll be making more videos, and just to carry along with the process and the progress and everything like that. So hopefully everything goes fine. Okay, thank you very much for watching, and do not forget to follow or subscribe to our channel and everything like that. It will really help, so that I'll be able to be motivated to create more of this, so that you guys to actually see that you guys are actually interested. Thank you very much once again, and thanks for following our channel. And if you have any question or any comment, just put it down. Thank you very much. Bye.